And that this is where my season 8 has evolved into a leadership discussion. A number of people who have preceded you in this podcast season are exceptional leaders. One is a retired Navy SEAL. Amazing.
I'm sure they're an excellent leader. Yes.
He's an excellent leader. We had a couple of others recently, men and women, talking about leadership. As you think about your organization and the growth then you were able to achieve, were there a couple of leadership qualities in particular that you identified as being particularly helpful in that trajectory of growth?
Yeah. Communication was the biggest one.
Mm.
And having the ability to hold people accountable. I'm a big believer that people should hold themselves accountable, but most people don't. So my businesses are mainly in retail. And retail employees are some hard-working individuals. Absolutely amazing. They make the world go round, really.
Absolutely.
And are not appreciated hardly enough. But like all people, they have different needs and wants and desires, etc. But I bring in a leader, or I would do this myself. It's like, okay, well, I have Timmy that shows up every Tuesday. Timmy doesn't do his job very well, and people really don't like Timmy, but he shows up. So I got the lights on and the doors open. That's a win. And my leaders, because they had Timmy, they're doing the same thing because they learned from me. It's like, we got someone there, we'll work with them, we'll work around them. And now Meg and Susie and Johnny and Billy hate their lives because they see that Timmy's not doing the job that Timmy's supposed to be doing, but they are. They're picking up the slack, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it just poisons your culture. Right. So if you could hold that person accountable in a loving way, it's not like, hey, you. So they're just matter-of-fact discussions. And I found having those matter-of-fact discussions, most people kind of self-select after a few weeks, either get better, which is a win. I love that when that happens. And if it doesn't happen, they self-select. They realize, like, maybe this isn't the place for me, and they move on themselves.
Yeah.
And then I would always get nervous about having that hole. It's like, okay, now everyone else has to fill that hole. So I'm going to bring someone in. And it's an old axiom, right? Hire slow, fire quickly, blah, blah, blah. But I just felt this like urgency. I got to get someone in there. I got to get someone in there. I got to get someone in there. And I changed that. And I got my leaders to change that, where it's like you communicate with the team. It's like, we're going to find the right fit. This could happen in a day. This could take 2-3 months. Are you guys, what do you guys want me to do? You want me to find another Timmy, or you want me to find another you? And almost universally, they're like, find another me. However, don't take advantage of us. Don't do this forever. Absolutely. And you could just continue the conversation as you're looking for the person.
Yeah.
And I also changed one sentence in how I was looking for those people. I used to say, I can't find good people, or I can't find a person that will do X. I can't find someone that markets as well as me. I can't find someone that bakes as well as me, that frosts as well as me. And I changed it to, how can I find a person that's better than me? And that mind shift has changed my life.
Well, it changed you from operator to owner.
It did. It did.
I was waiting for this moment like, when did the light switch go on and you shifted gears from operator to owner? And
that was the moment. That, and actually looking at my KPIs, not just bouncing through life going, there's money in the bank. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, there's no money in the bank. Crap.
When